What's up, guys? Now, aka Game Fan of all games here, back giving you another Dramascripted on this 4th of July Independence Day. And before I start into what we're going to do on this Dramascripted, if you're new here, this is Dramascripted, where I go to the most notable things that happened in this past week of wrestling, but how I start off on every Dramascripted Saturday. Well, it's not Saturday, it's actually Tuesday. But I give you the ratings that we got. Raw with 1.97 million. We got AEW with 809,000. We got Rampage with 450,000. And we got SmackDown with 2.5 million. And the NXT ratings I will leave in the comment section below. So, now that we got the ratings out of the way, I'm going to give you my thoughts on this Money in the Bank Premium Live event. I enjoyed it from top to bottom. I'm going to go through all the matches. I enjoyed it. The crowd was freaking on fire. I do not remember a crowd that loud since they were back in Europe for the Clash at the Castle Premium Live event. That was last September. Yeah, the European crowds are just crazy, and it's to be expected because they don't get the product, like live event wise, they don't get the product as often as we do. So when WWE comes to Europe, and for a premium live show at that, they're gonna go all out. I can only imagine how many people lost their voice over this weekend. But let's start it off. The first match, males Money in the Bank. Damian Priest, Butch, LA Knight, Logan Paul, Ricochet, Santos Escobar, Shinsuke Knox. I can't wait for the Logan Paul and Ricochet match. I'm gonna assume we're gonna get that at SummerSlam, because if you've watched last night's Raw, Ricochet basically called out Logan Paul for Logan Paul to show up at next week's Raw, so we're probably gonna get that. They're probably gonna fight again. Blah blah blah. Match gets shot at SummerSlam, but it was very that fly spot, which we thought was gonna turn into a botch, but both of these competitors are so athletic, and they have really good strength in their legs in order to do a Spanish fly from behind the rope while their both feet were tangled and one is even fully stable on the second rope, and then to do the Spanish fly, the front flip with Logan Paul, and hit the second table and both of them not get hurt. Crazy. Just crazy. The crowd was going batshit crazy for LA Knight. I thought the crowd was going so crazy, I thought they would have probably pulled a fucking audible and Vince probably would have said some shit. You know what? Fuck it. Someone tell LA Knight that he's going to win. Because that LA Knight is looking, I don't know. I guess we got to wait till SmackDown or when he comes out again and see if the momentum carries over here in the States. But he has been getting shared a lot here in the States. But he was like over. Like it was like on some John Cena type level reaction. He was over. But LA Knight didn't get the win. It was Damian Priest, who is your Money in the Bank winner. Then we got Liv Morgan and Rachel Rodriguez versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler for the women's tag match. Baszler turning, this would make her face. I'm assuming this would make her face, because they were both heels. But either way, yeah, turns on Ronda Rousey, unless they're gonna put Ronda as a face. But the real thing, if you're into the dirt sheets like I am, Ronda's gonna be leaving the WWE after SummerSlam, so they're gonna do Baszler versus Ronda at SummerSlam, and I hope Baszler gets the win. That'd be kind of odd if Ronda doesn't come back and Baszler doesn't get a push from this. Or I guess you could say the title reigns was the push. But that was that. Gunther versus Matt Riddle. That was a good match. It was under 8 minutes. It was an okay match. Let me not say good. It was an okay match. The ring general retaining. I don't see Gunter dropping that belt anytime soon. I don't. And then after that, Drew McIntyre returns. So it looks like he's re-signed with the company. Remember the issue why we haven't seen Drew McIntyre after WrestleMania contract negotiations. Apparently they must have went well. Apparently he probably is getting paid to his liking, because now he's back, and we're probably just we're hopping right into the Drew McIntyre and Gunther program. And that's probably going to be at SummerSlam. SummerSlam is looking to be lit. Like SummerSlam is looking to be like really lit. But do you have Drew McIntyre beat Gunther? I'm still on the Gunther train. I still want Gunther to win. So there's that. Then we got Cody Rhodes versus Dominic. Cody won. Wasn't the outcome I expected. I expected Brock to come back at Money in the Bank. We'll get to the Brock thing later in the show, but because if you guys watched Raw last night, you guys already know what happened. But Cody Rhodes defeated Dominic Mysterio. Then we had the women's Money in the Bank match. Sky, Bayley, Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, Vega, Zoe Stark. As you guys know, I wanted Vega to win, but I thought the obvious choice was going to be obvious. I thought it was going to be Becky Lynch. And I'm actually happy that I was wrong. Got someone new Money in the Bank. Got Sky. Io Sky won. The goddess of the sky. Now who's she's going to catch it in on? Are we going to get Japan versus Japan? Are we going to get Asuka versus Sky? Or is she going to be crazy enough to cash it in on Rhea? And we're going to get Sky versus Rhea. That's going to be interesting. Then we have Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor, which with a distraction, because Damian Priest came out, and then when Finn Balor was going to go for the coup de grace, Damian Priest stood up, and Finn paused, was like, what are you doing? Because it looked like Damian Priest was going to cash in on Seth during Finn's match, so kind of friendly fire, and that confusion gave Seth enough time to get up to do the curb stomp, and then Finn lost. And then Seth Rollins got away before Damian Priest could even attempt to cash in. That was kind of weird, but I guess this is how we break up the Judgment Day. Because if I've been saying for long, it's like you gotta somehow get either break up the Judgment Day or get Rhea and Dom out of the Judgment Day, because it doesn't make sense. Even though they just won the Money in the Bank, before this, outside of Rhea Ripley, they've been taking a lot of L's. I do not remember, besides the match with the Latino World Order, which the Latino World Order loses fucking everything. Do not remember a time where Finn Balor won a match. He's lost all his matches so far. They didn't even put over him against Edge at WrestleMania. So that's what I'm saying. You can't have. They either have to. This is how I view kind of factions. You either got to win as a whole or lose as a whole. Because like half the team winning and then Finn Balor's now losing, it seems like, are they just going to kick Finn out? I don't know. But it's kind of looking like that. And then we got the Usos versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. And main event, Jey Uso got his revenge with the low blow kick out. Something that Roman's been doing. I think it is like 2 years ago in his title defenses. He would low blow, kick out the pen. The referee would never see it. Got a taste of his own medicine on Money in the Bank. Crowd went crazy. Took 2 super kicks. Then the splash, and then they finished it. And then the Usos beat Roman and Solo Sikoa. I'm interested to see. MSG is going to be crazy this Friday. MSG is going to be insane. I'm pretty sure it's going to lead to main event Jey Uso versus Roman at SummerSlam for the belt. That would be crazy if they put over Jey at SummerSlam. That would be flipping insane. But quick notes from last night's Monday Night Raw. Seth came out, started the show, because, you know, he needs a new #1 contender. Then Cody came out. And then just before Cody could say anything, Brock comes out. Then Cody comes and beats up Brock. So now it's like, well, you could kind of hit as a triple threat, or you could do Cody versus Brock. The main event was Dominic versus Seth. And then even more confusion because Finn Balor hasn't shown up all night. And then when they, you know, obviously Damian Priest comes in and gets Dominic disqualified. They beat him up so bad. They got him to the point where he's going to cash in. Then Finn Balor comes up, pushes Seth. Seth hits Damian Priest. Damian Priest falls off. And then Finn Balor's just fighting Seth. And then Damian Priest comes up. Him and Finn Balor start arguing. And then Seth just pedigrees Dom and runs away. So there's major conflict within the Judgment Day. So either kick Finn out, break up the Judgment Day, just get Rhea out of there. Because Rhea defeated Natty in a rough match. They was hitting each other very, very hard, and Rhea had a bloody mouth. But I don't know. It's like the success of Rhea Ripley and the not so successful Finn Balor. It's looking like Finn Balor is the weak link, and it wouldn't surprise me on next week's Monday Night Raw if the Judgment Day just turned on Finn. That wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. I feel like they should even go that route. But that's going to wrap this up for this week's Dramascripted. Remember, there'll be a Dramascripted every week. Enjoy your 4th of July. Be safe. Please, please, please do not play with fireworks. Very, very, very dangerous unless you're a professional. And until next time, guys, I'm Game Fiend, Fiend of All Games, and I'm out of here. Later, and peace. Be safe, everyone.